I'll go put the luggage upstairs. No. Ah! That's my best scream. Rebecca! Hi, moving thingy. It said, get out. My goodness, you found a secret passageway? I kinda wanna do the, seance? Meow. Adrian. Stop it! I swung the Athame and cut the ghost straight through the middle. I had won the game. Host Adrian has been terminated. Then I'll turn back time. Alright, go into that freaking secret passageway. I touched it, and host Hannah found. And the game's off. Back to it. Oh. Well, I guess let's play School Life Romance. Oh yeah. I guess you want me to say something inspirational about the cherry blossoms and how they're a metaphor for my life. Turning around and all that other high school romance stuff. But that's not me. Instead, I'll take a moment to set things straight before someone goes and starts accusing me of things. Firstly, no. I didn't run to school late with a piece of toast in my mouth. I got up on time, I ate, I got to school early. How do you think I got time to do this narration in my head? That's clever. And no, I didn't crash into a cute boy on my way here. I'm not a total klutz. I don't even get why I constantly do this, monologuing to myself. Dad's told me to stop with this narrating stuff. Who would I even be talking to? Someone telepathic? Well, it's fun. I can't help it, and I'm pretty sure other people have done it too. I'm technically doing that right now. I'm not talking to anybody. That's what I tell myself anyway. But I'm getting ahead of myself. You're probably asking for footnotes by now, aren't you? I'm Hannah. Nice pink hair. That's badass. And the biggest problem I have is that I was born with pink hair. No, that's awesome. That's not a problem at all. Well, sort of. Let me explain. Pink hair isn't exactly normal here, no matter what anime tells you. When I was born, my parents saw my hair and simultaneously had the same thought. Oh no, our daughter is an anime protagonist. And from that moment on, weird and unexplainable things tried to creep into my life. My parents did their best to protect me from it all. When I was 2 years old, an imp or demon of some sort was found creeping by my crib. My mum hit it with a rolling pin and called animal control. When I was 6, a man in a dark cloak knocked on our front door, trying to tell my mum and dad that I was the chosen one from a prophecy written long ago on old stone somethings. Dad closed the door on him. It all ended up being too much for my mom. She ended up packing a suitcase and left me and Dad when I was 8. She didn't realize that this only created a tragic backstory for me. I can make jokes like that because I don't remember her too well, to be honest. And now, it seems like fate is trying to rope me into a romance. Hey. This was Cayman. If you're as bad with names as I am, just think of this Cayman sound as demon. Keyman, okay. Which is ironic, seeing as Keyman has had the same temperament as one. Keyman's hair was bleached and dyed, which was against school rules. If it wasn't, I would have dyed my hair something normal. Hey, are you going to ask me? He did that thing where he leaned against a row of lockers, trying to look cool and casual, but was leaning at an awkward angle, so it ended up not looking cool or casual. Ask you about what? He sighed. Ugh. It figures you wouldn't know what was happening tonight, despite all the posters around school. Idiot. I then realized what he was referring to, but I decided to play dumb because I didn't want to ask him, as he put it. Look, if you really must know, I suppose that I'll tell you. Just consider yourself lucky that I just happen to have a flyer handy, okay? He blushed as he handed me a poster with the edges of it where it had been stapled somewhere had been torn off. Hey, my PlayStation's turning off. Do I even need to say he's had a crush on me since the beginning of the school year? No? We're good? Everybody on the same page now? You idiot. You seem to think that constantly calling the object of his affections an idiot would be seen as endearing or quirky, or an attempt to hide his true feelings. And not, as it was in reality, that it was really off-putting and annoying thing that was really getting me cheesed off. Keeman is what you call a bad boy. If said bad boy didn't really commit to the whole thing. What I mean is, oh hell, it doesn't need an explanation. You can just see it for yourself. I looked at the flyer. It was for the upcoming school festival. There's a festival happening tonight, so assumedly I guessed that you'd want to ask me to come with you there, once you found out about it. Not that I want to go with you badly or anything, but I probably won't say no if you ask me. No to you if you ask me. Blushing. Dots. Stop looking at me like that. I'm not looking at you like anything. And no, sorry, but I'll probably be staying home tonight. I'm really busy with schoolwork. What? Well then, fine. It's not like I care. Gotta be somewhere. With that, he walked off. Dots. Hannah! Oh no. Hi, Hannah. Can I talk to you for a second? That's Zen. To remember his name, just think of Zen, you know, because he's so calm. His machine gun stuttering and constant twitchiness is the absolute picture of Zen, right? His name also starts with the same letter as Shy, so he's also got that going for him. Go ahead, I won't stop you. I see you have, Sid and I knew each other since childhood. I first met him at a party just before we started going to school. I've never left a party quicker. He didn't stutter in the same way a stutterer stuttered, if that made sense. He stuttered almost every word, not just words beginning with B, or words at the beginning of a sentence. And it entirely stemmed from his shyness, or maybe it didn't. I guess Sen was sorta an anomaly. I see you have one of the flyers for the festival tonight. I wanted to ask you if you wanted to go with me. I'm sorry, but I actually plan on staying home tonight. Oh. Hey. Is this guy bothering you? And I have to say yes. Are you freaking serious? No. Cayman, this is Sen. We were kids together. Yeah, well, that may be, but he just seemed to be trying to go above his league. Oh, brother. No, he's not. Calm down. Also, didn't you just say that you had to be somewhere? Fine, whatever. He stalked off. Thanks, Hannah. Don't mention it. Huh? A new guy? What the shit? Excuse me, but, where am I? It was an odd question, but I indulged him. You're on the 3rd floor of the south wing. He gave me a look like he wanted more info than that. You're in Mikusuka High School. He looked at me as if he didn't believe me. I'd never seen this guy before. So, first the bad boy, then the shy childhood friend, and now this guy. Was this the mysterious exchange student who couldn't complete the trifecta of high school cliches? Who would complete? Okay. Are you looking for a classroom? No, He gave me a look like he was sizing me up, like he was judging whether or not he should let me in on a vital secret. Not viral. Maybe he was a time traveler, in which case I should probably go before he tries to rope me in on some kind of... Are you one of them? Eh? It's like he's trying to ad-lib a test for me to prove something. He was having trouble, so I thought, what if? What if we have the same question? So I decided to give him the test instead of the other way around. If you mean, do I realize I'm supposed to be the protagonist, then yes, I do. Not to boast. In fact, I don't want any of it. I've been trying to ignore it my whole life. Now, crazy as it was, I'd said this to people before when I was younger, and they'd always laugh it off. But this guy... Wait, you're the protagonist in this game? This game? It was weird, but I suddenly felt a connection to this guy. I felt like I knew him better than Sen or anyone else I'd known for years. This guy I'd only met for 5 minutes. Who was he? I'm Hannah. I know, I could read your name above the dialogue box. And before you ask, no, I can't read your inner thoughts, just like you probably can't read mine. Huh? I couldn't tell what he was talking about. He couldn't tell, and he unintentionally gave me a disappointed... Or he could tell, and he unintentionally gave me a disappointed look, like I'd failed one of his tests. Nevertheless, he introduced himself. I'm Adrian. Hannah! Oh god. I was wondering, that is to say, I was wondering, who is that guy? Is he a friend of yours, or is he bothering you? Jesus Christ, kid. Sen had clearly stunned Adrian. He almost broke the text box with that one. Huh? No. He's not bothering me, Sen. We were just talking. Oh. Well then, I'll leave you both alone then. So shocked. You looked like I'd just kicked a puppy or something. This seemed to be how Cayman and Sen operated. Keyman. Like demon. That's right. Every time they saw me talk to another guy around the same age as us, Sen would act almost heartbroken, and Keyman would respond with annoyed jealousy. It was creepy. Adrian still hadn't snapped out from his awe of witnessing Sen break the world record for the most amount of stutters per second. Adrian? Hello? I waved the flyer I still had with me in front of his face. He blinked at it and then suddenly came to life. Oh my god. What? That's it. That's what I'm looking for. I glanced at the flyer. There's a photo for a suit of armor that would be on display during the festival. That's the exact same suit of armor that brought me here. Look, I know this sounds crazy, but I'm pretty sure that armor can get us out of here. You sounded like a crazy person. You sound like a crazy person. I know. But please, help me. I can show you the display at the festival. I looked again at the poster in my hand. Oh? I just remembered, the festival's tonight. Tonight? That's great! Yeah, all we have to do now is wait and then go there, so that's a lucky coincidence. I felt suspicious. Why should I go with you? Huh? Don't you want to get out of this place? Yeah, but how do I know you're not just a trap to make me an anime protagonist? What the heck are you talking about? Look, you don't have to leave with me, but at least show me to this armor display, please. I really don't know my way around here. Oh, sorry. He seemed too good to be true. I mean, a guy who just shows up offering to take me somewhere I'll belong? This smacked off being a trap. That's weird wording, to me, at least. And yet... Can you wait here until my classes finish? Finally, it was nightfall. That's pretty cool. Adrian and I walked past the crowds and festival stands filled with sparklers, food, and drinks. I want some of that. At the edge of the festival, we found the steps leading up to the shrine. Well, we're here. The shrine's at the top of that hill. All the way up there? Great. Do you know where the suit of armor is? Not exactly, but I mean, it must be around here somewhere. We looked around. You really took my whole story rather well. It wasn't technically a question, but I knew it was. I guess I already, well, not exactly knew, but I had a feeling that everything was off kilter? you know? But, okay. I felt like the whole world was focused on me, like the world was waiting for me to turn into the main character in an anime or something. Are you sure we're not fictional? A surprised look on my face says I'm not sure. Yes. Yes, of course we're real. I feel real, don't you? Well, yeah, but I bet everyone else here feels real. So, how do you know? Because the alternative doesn't bear thinking about? What? Yeah, okay. He didn't say it depressingly, just matter-of-factly. Once we find what you're looking for, do you think we'll end up somewhere we belong, or will we end up in another game? And then another? Well, we've got to try. It's not the most hopeful plan, I know, but it's all I've got. I nodded slowly. I decided to turn the conversation over to something else. What are you wearing? Huh? That white bear thing around your neck. Oh, this thing? Yeah, it wasn't my idea. Rebecca gave it to me. I gave her one of my Letterman jackets, and she gave me one of her scarves in return. She was still wearing that same red and white jacket when I left. Then a thought occurred to me. Was Rebecca a real person? I don't know. Do you love her? Yes. Yes, I loved her. Why do you ask? It's just, you referred to her in the past tense. Like she was dead, or you left her or something. I loved her, but now, I don't know if she ever even existed. Can you love someone if they never existed? Let's stop talking about Rebecca. Yeah, okay. I began thinking about my dad. Does this mean that he wasn't real? But how could that be? How was I born if he wasn't real? I felt like crying. This is too weird. I couldn't stay on that thought for long, because we were interrupted. Hey! Keeman? Keeman had somehow managed to spot us and was staring daggers into Adrian. Don't tell me you're trying to steal her affections. Huh? No? There Keeman went, jumping the gun again. No! Are you kidding me? He thinks Adrian's a romantic rival just because I talked to him for 5 minutes? Suddenly he pulled out a switchblade knife. Jesus Christ! Just who are you? Keeman, are you crazy? I don't know how to pronounce that. Probably something like, ah! Don't be stupid. Put the knife down. I suddenly remembered that saying, don't be stupid, was usually followed immediately by someone doing something stupid. What? The fucking ghost? I can't. I won't give up. What was that behind him? Nobody's gonna take you away from me. I'll kill them before that ever happens. You're out of your mind. I looked around. Where was everybody? Then I saw it. Right at the top of the stairs, inside the shrine, I saw a suit of armor. I darted up the stairs. Adrian quickly followed. Hey! Dust-covered toys filled the room. Toys? Declare and Mario were children? You didn't mention that. Were they planning on having children, perhaps? Something. Ah! That's my best scream. Rebecca! Hi, moving thingy.